These are the most relatable TikToks that only kids will understand. Me as a kid pushing the floaty on the pool floor to try and stand on it. Yes, and then it slaps you in the face. Why do we do these things? I feel like we just gotta experiment sometimes, you know? How my parents look at me when I turn the light on in the car. Is it just me? My parents used to tell me that was against the law, that we'd like get pulled over if this light was on in our car. I've had numerous people say they were told the same thing growing up. I don't think I'm alone. But that face that he's making is quite scary. I don't think I ever experienced that face. Younger me randomly doing this for no reason. I've done that too. Then you see which one of your eyes is the dominant eye. Why does the remote move? I don't fully understand this. You would think it'd be still in one place. Me as a kid finding a clip. My brain, you know what you want to do. Guys, I have totally done that still. Like, there's something soothing about this. POV, you hear the garage door start to open, but you never took out the chicken your mom told you to defrost. This one is really specific. I don't remember if I've done this with like a chicken before, but we've all had that one errand our parents told us to not forget to do that we forgot. And then you don't want to let them down, so you rush and pretend. I feel like I've got to have done that at some point. Poking holes in your eraser. Eraser just living. This actually bothers me because if I have a perfectly good eraser, I want it to look pretty and perfect, so I've never done this before. This is a universal experience. The kid is crying, dad is trying to help with the homework, kid does not understand. This is really sweet that you have a parent that's willing to help you with your homework. Now that I'm an adult, I can see things on the other side. I have been frustrated when I was a kid, my dad's trying to teach me math, and I didn't like scream and put up a fit like this kid. Sorry, no shade. I mean, I went to school in the 2000s. That was like the coolest thing ever. Wait, hold on. It looked more like this. Guys, what have they done? Now I'm saying I don't relate to this because this is wrong. 10-year-old me throwing a tantrum in my room. I am not relating to this at all. Especially as a 10-year-old, this is like a lot of aggressive energy that I can't relate to. They're gonna be great at like sports or something, you know, like take all of this and like put it into like throwing a ball or dribbling or something. 7-year-old me getting ice cream. What? He looks stressed. Oh, the ice cream. You know, I never experienced this. I never really went to like a little ice cream stall or whatever. I don't want whatever that is. Oh, they're gonna fake being asleep. Oh, I can't relate to this. My mom would have known if I was faking being asleep, which I mean, I guess obviously this mom knew as well. 5-year-old me keeping the sink from dehydrating. What? I never did that. For some reason, that hole always freaked me out and I didn't really want to like think about it. So I avoided it at all costs. How it feels to turn the lights off at night. Oh, you run after this, right? Run, yes. I have done this before. I had a fear of the dark and nothing is in there. Like you're totally fine. Normally there's not a person covered in a sheet, at least. POV, me taking a picture of the board knowing I won't ever use that pic again. I've done that. I think I take it thinking that one day I might need it for like a test. So like I'll use it to study, but like I never would. As a kid versus now, getting clothes. I mean, clothes are exciting too. That is true. I guess I can relate. I always was excited for clothes, but you're more excited for the toys. Going to bed used to not be exciting, and now I look forward to it sometimes. Yeah, it's true. Relaxing. When mom says we got food at home, saltine crackers. Oh, whoa, that mouse really shocked me. Or is it a rat? Are they insinuating you're eating the rat for dinner? I sure hope not. Oh yeah, your dolls always had conversations. Well, I would make them talk, you know? Okay, I'm questioning if I relate to this or not because I would talk for them. I didn't think they would talk to each other when I was gone. I like half relate to this. Normal people eating ice cream, all right? Yeah, that was pretty normal. Me for no reason when I was a kid. No, I never stirred my ice cream like that. Why would you do that? Why does this bother me? Unless you have like something in there, like you got M&Ms and then you're gonna mix it around, make sure you got like a good combo, but I don't see any M&Ms in there. So this is basically illegal. This is not Brie approved. 8-year-old me trying to balance the light switch. What do you mean? Like put it directly in the middle? Never done this before. I guess it's just like a satisfaction thing. It's a challenge that you're willing to take on. It does look like it's difficult. Random things I did as a kid. Just turned off on both the waters don't like that. I've never done this before. Is it like a basketball thing? Like getting through the hoop? No, that's definitely not what this is. If you've done this before, can you explain to me why? Making those iMovie trailers. Wow, wait, not gonna lie, if a kid made this, I'm kind of impressed, right? Like future editor or creator in the making. Things I'm pretty sure everyone did as a child. Mohawk, never did that. Waterbender, never did that. Cover the drain up so it would fill up, no. Tic-tac-toe. Guys, I'm boring. I've never done any of the things in this clip, but they're satisfying. I like the waterbender one. The drain is kind of stressful. Tic-tac-toe would be by yourself. Why would I play that? Your dad hears a crinkling snack bag. You know what? My dad is not a snack stealer. Like the stereotype is your dad's gonna eat all your Halloween candy and like eat all your snacks. That's not how my dad is. So I actually can't relate to this one.
I have a question, Mom.
We've all done this, and then it's so embarrassing. But like we've all done it before. I've been there. Luckily, I didn't get made fun of when I did this, but I was like very embarrassed on the inside. How moms be magically finding whatever you're looking for. You know why they know? They're the ones that clean up and put it away. That's why I experience this still with my husband, Preston. That's why I just got really passionate, because I'm always putting things away, and he's like, where did it go? How do you know where it is? Because I put it away. Kids staring at you for no reason. Oh my gosh, I have experienced this before, and then I feel so self-conscious because I'm like, is there a butterfly on my face? Like, what is happening? It's like when a cat stares at the wall, it's like you know something's wrong. I don't remember ever doing this. I can't relate to being the starer, but I have been stared at like this before. POV, going to the doctor with your mom. What did the doctor say? Oh, and then you wait for your parent to answer for you? I don't think I ever did this, but I used to be a nurse and I worked in a pediatric clinic for a bit. This is very common. Me struggling to fall asleep, so I have to hit this undefeated move. No, what's happening? Backwards? That just is wrong. That defies the law of gravity. This isn't allowed. I can't relate. Me as a little kid leaving any hotel room for the last time. No. But I did want to take the little soaps. I won't lie about that. Like, cause a lot of times they smelled really good and I just wanted to take them with me. I mean, I liked traveling, but I would never kiss a Kleenex box, that's for sure. When you realize you forgot to do something your mom asked, but she's already doing it. Oh, and then she's upset. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I've done this before. I'm gonna say I assume I have. I feel like this is gonna be a slip up we all make at some point in our life. And then you disappoint your mom and you're like, I will never do this again. This explains my childhood in under 20 seconds. So far, I'm not relating to this. Is this a dude thing? I have walked on one of those. I never poked a hole in the plastic. Never did that either. So it's like, that was like a 50-50 for me.
POV parents using computers.
That's so good. Google.com. I love that for her.
Will you open my backpack so I can read Boots, the big red book?
Yeah.
You have to say backpack.
When Dora can't hear you, it's frustrating. I'm saying backpack. Me as a kid at 3 a.m. deciding to rearrange my room. I would never do this at 3 a.m., but occasionally I did want to rearrange my room. It felt like really exciting. It's like your bed's in a bit of a different place, your chair's in a different angle, and then it feels like a brand new room. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. This kid's got a huge room. Get soda as a kid. What are we waiting on? Plays with lid. Ew, I never did that, but I did like to I pushed the little bumpies down. I liked that. That was satisfying. Kind of like the new toys that like pop. But like to me, it's kind of gross to like put my finger in where my straw is. No one. Me as a kid in the car acting like I'm in a music video. Oh, still do this. I can be whoever I want to be while I am in the car listening to Hillary Duff, Let the Rain Come Down, or Rain Fall Down. I was in that music video mentally. Things we all did as kids, watching raindrops race. Wait, I never thought about this. I can't relate, but I wish I had. Blowing up a Capri Sun. Never done that before, but I have stabbed through the bag a few times. Giving yourself a bubble beard in the bath. Yeah, I've done that, and I'm not ashamed. When your mom used to put warm laundry on you as a kid, it feels so nice for some reason. There is something satisfying, and then mom's like, okay, I have to fold all this, calm down. I would say I could relate, because I enjoy it. but I also then would have to help fold normally. 12-year-old me straightening my hair. Oh, and the static. I have so experienced the static before. Girl, it's not on. Oh, the back. I don't think that I actually did it that bad. I'm gonna say I don't relate. I'm sure I had some pieces that weren't great in the back, but that's like a new level. As long as she's confident. Tying your socks together and trying to walk? No. That's a strange idea. Why? Things we all did as kids. Marker swords. Yes, I have done that before, of course, and then it falls apart. Making donut socks. I've never done that before. Interesting idea. Things we all did as kids. Destroy other people's sandcastles. No, that's mean. Hiding under the water when you did something wrong. No. This kid is very specific. I think he's a troublemaker. Playing the game where you don't let the balloon touch the floor. Yes, definitely have done this before. Me walking into my mom's room at 4 a.m. to tell her I threw up. I've done that. I definitely am glad it's been a long time since I've had to have that conversation. Then I would sleep in my parents' room on their couch. That's what would always happen. I feel like your parents need to know if you're sick though. I don't think there's anything wrong with this personally. Playing on this car rug. I didn't have one of these, but one of my friends did and they were very fun. Trying to clap underwater. I think I've done that before. It doesn't really work. Building a fort. Okay, have you really lived your life if you haven't built a fort? Seeing a water jet underwater and doing this. I have done that. Why? I don't know. I had to figure it out. Looking through a ruler, I've not done that. However, it looks kind of nice. When your mom is taking long in the store, so you sit in a random aisle. I actually never did this one because I liked walking around the store with my mom. But actually, overall, I did relate to most of these clips. It doesn't have to just be kids. But on your screen are videos that everyone will love. Make sure you click them before they disappear.